who the fuck is a French Montana? Like, not for nothing. Homeboy used to ride that wave, big homie Max B and shit. And the wave gang, yo, that shit was just crazy. It was a movement in itself and shit. But French, let's get this right now. Hype men don't blow up. Y'all just stay being where you at. You probably, at best, will probably do 100,000. You know what I'm saying? But like, let's keep this shit all the way funky, man. French is probably the worst lyricist ever to come out the BX. That's just real. That's nobody trying to beat around the bush. That's just like homeboy took the new generation of rap music, you know what I mean? And he just does it for them. You know what I'm saying? As far as like lyricists go out of the BX, dude's definitely, I mean, even out of the female rappers, he's definitely the worst, yo. So like, with that said, homie got a little buzz now with the mixtapes and shit. And what's crazy about nowadays is you got a lot of these rappers, they can blow up off of mixtapes. I mean, you got a bunch of cats that they do 100,000 with the mixtapes early. You know what I mean? You see that shit's becoming more and more popular. It's going that piff. You'll see cats doing 100,000, 250,000. I mean, within a couple hours, if not a week, whatever the case may be. But with homeboy, you know what I mean, getting his little buzz like that and everything now, I just don't understand how with all these websites, you got All Hip Hop, World Star, all them websites, and like homeboy gets mad play on there. He got heavy rotation on there. But the thing is, how you coming at somebody who has sold over 10 million records? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take your 100,000 units moving on your mixtape, which most of them are free, so you barely getting the bread from that shit anyway, and going to come at somebody who's making bread, who's been in the game, solidified in the game. Like, you can't be disrespectful. I don't care if you got Rick Ross. I don't care if you got who you guys got over there. Like, I don't care what y'all doing over there. It's like that don't even make sense. You know what I mean? And two, what's up with all these New York niggas going down south and embracing these niggas and just completely, like, getting disrespectful for the niggas from around the way? I mean, y'all ain't got to be from the same borough, but I know we all got a code. You know what I'm saying? And I know if we was to go down Miami, you know what I'm saying, these funky-ass little fat police niggas and they homies try starting beef with me, and I know you from around the way just on some humbug shit. You ain't even got to know me type shit. But you sitting there now, you riding with them. So these niggas leave New York, and wherever they transplant to, wherever the, you know what I mean, the vibe filling them and shit, these niggas automatically go down there, and everybody else is just like, fuck New York niggas. They come down here, you know, I ride with Miami. Fuck out of here, man. Some noodle ass shit, yo. Got a bunch of noodles in the game now. A bunch of lame niggas that wouldn't have made it 10 years ago, to be honest, when the game was real. Well, can't even say real, when the last niggas that was real when the game was there. You know what I mean? You got a bunch of noodles now, yo. It's a bunch of fucking lame-ass noodles in the game. Young boys that's probably gay. Producers that's definitely gay. Oh, man. This game's fucked up. You can be whoever you want now. That's what I'm going to tell all the new rappers now. You don't have to be who you really are in real life. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can be whatever you want. You could be Psycho Killer. You could be a fucking nerd now. You could be whatever you want and blow up in the rap game and then say whatever you want once you got a little bit of airtime on World Star or once they download you 100,000 times on that piff. I mean, that's crazy. It's crazy. So the reality of it is, everything's fake. The WWF shit. What is it? It's WWE now. And I don't know, man. Music's terrible. And I can't even say the music's terrible because we got a lot of artists out there. People that take the time to perfect their craft, and even if the units, you know what I mean, don't reflect their work, their albums are always gonna be timeless, man. So like Lupe Fiasco, I just read something now that was saying about his sales are lower than what they predicted, or or the probability of the sales going to what they at first thought it was going to be, is significant lower. Who cares, homeboy? Keep making that music you make. You know what I mean? They brought out a Chief Keef so that they could show the young wild side. You know what I mean? The wild boys. They want that negativity. They needed something to focus around that negativity out of Chicago right now, just because of the events that's happening over there. I mean, if they have Lupe Fiasco coming out being conscious and consciously speaking about all of these topics out there and what's going on out there, and not making light of it, you know what I'm saying? Not glorifying it, not making it seem like it's a joke. Then if you have cats like that and everybody out there on some conscious shit and trying to do positive, then you know, like, the media doesn't like that. Then they don't have nothing bad to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You see how quick with Chief Keef came out and the young boy, what's his name? Lil Jomo. You know what I mean? And he got murdered. And then now, like, that's everything you see on there. Oh, little Chicago gangsters and you know, Chief Keef's grandmom said he ain't no gangster. He be in the house. And that's all you see on there. Like, man, stop all this bullshitting and talking. Like, let's do something positive with music. This is 2012, B. Like, our president's about to get knocked out of office because the media does the same shit with them, and it's getting terrible. It's getting terrible right now. So everybody need to wake up, man. Start reading some shit and stop believing everything you see on the media. You know what I mean, everything you see ain't true. All these beefs that they supposedly have with each other ain't true. You know what I mean, so somebody start dying. That's when motherfuckers is happy. You know what I mean? Keep it funky, man. Keep it funky, yo. These are the last days, so you can't keep it funky. You might as well hang it up. Signing off. Tattoo P _NJ. Follow me on Twitter. Peace.